So we got this mobile thing for his bed because he likes to wake up and just like lay in his bed, and I feel like it's just a white wall above him. And so we bought this for something for him to look at, especially in the mornings, because he like wakes up in the mornings and is like blah 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 blah. But we put him underneath it and he was like really surprised about it.
Much fun?
A little bit, I think.
weiß gar nicht, wo er hingucken soll.
So Remo,
We turned all the settings on and that was just
I know that was my fault. So Remo's lowering this bed because it was like really close to his face. So we moved the bed down, like the mattress down a bit, so it's not right in his face. I think he likes it a lot more.
I should look that up. What?
Yeah. So we just got finished like signing into the city. Like, so when you move to a new city in Germany, you have to like register with the city that says you're there and you're moved in, right? That's like, you don't do that in the US. It's like what you do in a socialist country. So we were out, you know, because it takes a bit for us to get out with the baby now. So we just thought we would go check out the city a little bit. We've been there a few times, but yeah, anyways, we wanted to go check it out. It's like a 20-minute drive from where we live, which is quite different than when we lived in Luneburg and we could walk there. So we made it to the city, and to a place that I remember we used to go. We went one time actually, the first time we were here, like 4 years ago or something.
I thought we only went here for Christmas.
So Remo's wrong in this argument and I'm right, but he doesn't think he's wrong, so that's a problem.
I mean, with memory, you sometimes remember things wrong, but I'm right in this one.
He's not right. Anyways, in any case, this is really pretty. There's like these houses on the other side, and they have the nicest boats. Like, what are they called?
Yachts.
Yachts.
Yeah.
Yachts, yeah.
Loving like a machine. What have you sacrificed? Lost in the crowd, fighting to feel found. The chemistry, worlds collide, paralyzed, but we're strangers, right?
So we made it back to the car before it rained too hard. It was like a little hard of rain. We saw clouds coming and we were like, yeah, let's go back to the car, and then we made it just before it started really raining. These little Harrison. I put these like toys up here and he loves it. So we like to go to parks on Sundays, like just to like hang out as family. And we were looking for a park that's near us. And we looked online and we found like a park that has like a castle actually. So we decided to like just come on over because it's like only 10 minutes away. It is so pretty here. I can't even believe it. It's like this huge park. There's like a cafe and then there's like this small castle.
So in this city, I have some family. My mom grew up here and my grandparents are still living here. And when I grew up, I was here in the city a lot of times, like to visit my grandparents and stay with them for the summer and stuff like that. I've never been here. And it's like 5 minutes away from my grandparents' place.
So here's the castle over here. There's like a huge park area. There it is. Do you want to go to the castle? So when was it built there? You read it.
Oh, you forgot 1820? Or was it? No, it was before, right? 16 something, but it was renovated in 19 some time. I don't know. Don't put that in like.
You're on the spotlight. 1939. It was renovated in 1939. It was. I read that.
Yeah.
Statue has potatoes on it. This area is really pretty. We were saying we were gonna come back because it's like a huge park area and the castle's like only a small part of the park, so we're gonna come back sometime and like explore it more. There's like a station outside, like a milk kind of like a milk vending machine for the land milk, so like so German. Turn left. And there's like this huge church right here as well, right now. And it has like a graveyard in front of it. It's really cool.
You look like a guy who could treat me right. Way oh, way oh, oh. Boy, take a chance, will you let me ride? Way oh, oh. I could be the best thing in your life.
So, huh? Now, are you ready for a walk? Okay, let's go. We're out on our new walk, our new trek that we're walking out on the daily. He's just going to sleep now. So there's like a ton of cornfields everywhere. And now they have tractors like taking the corn away. Rima was saying that they use it for electricity. Yeah, it's really pretty though. It's like basically in the middle of nowhere. What's crazy is that he's what, 2 months old, and now he's basically the length of this bassinet pram thing. Oh, there's a car. His head is like at the top and his feet go all the way down here. Which is crazy. Like, I thought he was supposed to use this for a little bit longer.
You got me singing. Way oh, way oh. You look like a guy who could treat me right. Way oh, oh. Boy, take a chance, will you let me ride? Way oh. I could be the best thing in your life. Way oh.
So I just filmed my labor and delivery story here in Germany. So by the time you're watching this, that video is up, so you should go watch it. I just wanted to talk about this app. So this is not a sponsor. That sounded like it was sponsored. It's like a baby app, and I think if it wasn't your first kid, then it wouldn't be quite as useful because like you know everything by then, right? You know everything after your first kid. But it's called the Wonder Weeks. It goes through your baby's like development per week, and they like break it up into what they call leaps, and like each leap he's like learning something new, or he's like developing mentally, or like learning new skills or whatever. And it goes through like their fussy phases and when he's gonna be fussy and when he's like gonna be like happy, and then it has like just it breaks up into different like moods that he'll be in for like how many weeks and everything, depending on his like leaps and everything. When I say that it's a right on, like it is right on, right Remo? Don't you think? Like
So far, yeah.
Like by the day. Yeah, like I've had it for a month. What'd you say?
About a month now.
Yeah. So I had heard about it and I thought, okay, well, babies are fussy when babies are fussy. Like every baby's different. Like there's no way to know when all babies are fussy at the same time. And then we went through a few days. He was like really fussy and really hard that day, and a few days after that. And I just remember hearing about this app and how it goes through like fussy days. So then I got the app, and it was like, lo and behold, a fussy time, and he just went through that fussy time. It lasted a few weeks, and then it, according to my app, he's supposed to be in a better mood by like yesterday. And I was just talking to Remo about how he's been like a dream baby for the past few days. Not saying that he's like happy 100% of the time, but he's just been a lot easier. I just like love this app. I cannot recommend it enough for like first time moms, because it also goes through like what they're developing, what their skills are, and like what they're trying to learn right now and what you can do to help it. It just like maps it out so well. And yeah, so anyway, so me and Remo have had this like existing debate for about a week or so now about the head thing in the car seat, because I was like, oh, he can't lift his head, we can't take it out, but he was like quite squished in there.
You should show it real quick so they know what you're talking about.
Yeah, we'll show you. And Remo was like, no, we need to take it out because yeah, it's this thing. it like keeps his head up when he can't hold his head up, and I was like, he can't really hold his head up yet, so we can't take it out. Anyways, today I was like, okay, let's just take it out. In the back of my head I'm like, well, he's gonna see that he's wrong. Long story short, I was very wrong, because look at him, he's such a big boy. He looks so good in there, and it's like he's back to fitting again. I was like, oh my gosh, this car seat's too small, but he looks so good and his head's up. Huh. My goodness, I just can't even accept that he's growing like he is. Apparently I can't accept it, because look at that. And he just looks so much happier in there. Before he was like a little squished, and I told Rainbow he's gonna die, his airway's gonna get cut off. So we just went through the car wash to get our car washed. I don't know if the video came out, but I tried to videotape Harrison, because he was like, he wasn't quite scared, but he was just like confused at what was going on, and he was like looking everywhere. But he was really cute, and I tried to take a video, but it was kind of dark in there, so I'm not sure how it came out.